Namaste and welcome back to our podcast, where we explore the topic of Hinduism in modern times. In today's episode, we will explore the foundational concepts and ideas of Hindu philosophy, which provide the basis for its spiritual practices and rituals. Hinduism is one of the oldest and most complex religions in the world, with a rich philosophical and spiritual tradition that spans over thousands of years. Its teachings have had a profound impact on the culture and society of India, as well as on spiritual seekers around the world. The Vedas. The Vedas are the oldest sacred texts of Hinduism, dating back to around 1500 BCE. They contain hymns, prayers, and rituals that were passed down orally through generations of priests before being written down. The Vedas are divided into four main texts: the Rigveda, the Yajurveda, the Samaveda, and the Atharvaveda. Each of these texts contains several hymns and mantras that are recited during rituals and ceremonies. One of the most important teachings of the Vedas is the concept of Brahman, the ultimate reality and source of all existence. Brahman is often described as infinite, eternal, and unchanging, and is seen as the essence of everything in the universe. The Upanishads. The Upanishads are a collection of texts that were written between 800 BCE and 500 BCE. They are considered to be some of the most profound and influential philosophical texts in Hinduism. The Upanishads expand on the teachings of the Vedas and provide a deeper understanding of the nature of Brahman and the self. They introduce the concept of Atman, the individual self or soul, which is believed to be identical to Brahman. One of the most famous teachings of the Upanishads is the principle of neti neti, which means, not this, not that. This principle encourages the seeker to negate all that is not the true self or Brahman, in order to realize their true nature. The 6 schools of thought. Hindu philosophy is often classified into 6 main schools of thought, which represent different approaches to understanding the nature of reality and the self. 1. Samkhya. This school of thought emphasizes the dualistic nature of reality, with a clear distinction between the self, Purusha, and the material world, Prakriti. 2. Yoga. Yoga is a practical system for achieving spiritual growth through meditation, physical postures, and ethical practices. 3. Nyaya. Nyaya is a school of logic and reasoning, which emphasizes the use of reason and analysis to understand the nature of reality. 4. Vaisheshika. This school of thought is concerned with the nature of matter and the universe, and emphasizes the importance of observation and experimentation. 5. Mimamsa. Mimamsa is a school of thought that focuses on the interpretation of the Vedas and the performance of rituals. 6. Vedanta. Vedanta is perhaps the most influential school of thought in Hindu philosophy, which emphasizes the non-dual nature of reality and the identity of the self and Brahman. In this episode, we have explored some of the foundational concepts and ideas of Hindu philosophy, including the Vedas, the Upanishads, and the 6 schools of thought. These teachings provide a rich and diverse understanding of the nature of reality and the self, and have had a profound impact on the spiritual and cultural landscape of India and beyond. In the episodes to come, we will delve deeper into these concepts and explore their practical applications in daily life.